Who were the first professional women in Korea? The Jeju해녀 have adapted to the ocean ecosystem, building their diving technique and marine knowledge. They have supported their home economy and the villages through the harvesting of aquatic products. According to Goguryobongi in the Samguksagi record, Jeju pearls were offered for kings, indicating diving was active prior to the Three Kingdom era. In 1960, when the number of 해녀 reached its highest, Jeju girls started their shallow water diving around 7 or 8 years old of age. The 해녀 become experts around 18 years old. Senior 해녀 pass down their knowledge, wisdom, and diving techniques to their junior 해녀. What would the modern 해녀 require for diving? A rubber suit to protect them from the cold sea, swimming fins, a cap, goggles, gloves, and pig lead to dive into deeper waters. How about the 해녀 in the past? The 해녀 wore 물소중이 instead of rubber suits till around the 1960s. The towel is to cover the head. And joksuenun, the goggles with separated eye parts, was first used in the early 1900s. Now we are fully dressed and ready to dive. The 해녀 hung onto taewak, floating on the surface of the water, and also used taewak for swimming. The 해녀 picked abalone with bitchang. Gakuri is used to flip over rocks and dig up the bottom. Hoi! Hoi! The 해녀's breathing sound is called sumbisori. Release out and inhale fresh air at once. Diving is usually done in a community, and about 100 villages in the 해녀 community in Jeju supervise the borderlines of the fishing grounds, the price range for the catches, the catching methods, and set the diving period and restricted diving periods. The 해녀 always get ready for diving in the community for safety. The bultok is a necessary spot for the 해녀 community at work. The 해녀 community get ready to go into the water and rest after their dives around the bultok. The round doldom stone fence blocks the wind, and the 해녀 can change in the covered place. The 해녀 community share their diving technique and methods and exchange advice for their family issues. The modern 해녀 dressing room serves the function of bultok. The 해녀 are separated in different classes per their diving skills. The 해녀 are separated as 하군, 중군, 상군, and 대상군, with the outstanding catching skill, experience, and wisdom. 대상군 lead the 해녀's safe work and the community participating in the village issues. The 해녀 community have developed, managed, and cleaned the village fishing ground. Yijang Badang was granted for the village foreman for his hard work. Hakyo Badang took care of the elementary school support fees. Halmang Badang was set for the old and weak 해녀. The 해녀 shared their profits from their catches, and the culture of community catch and share of seaweed fusiform and Ceylon moss still exist. Jeju해녀 did not exclusively dive in Jeju water only. They explored the Korean peninsula, Japan, China, and Russia for harvesting the sea. They have expanded the marine economic horizon of Jeju and have supported Jeju's economy prior to the establishment of the tangerine industry. Jeju해녀 did not treat the sea as their fishing ground, but the place of coexistence. Jeju해녀 have led the economic development through their catches, shared with others, and valued the public good over personal benefits. The 해녀 are getting old, and the number is decreasing. Jeju is putting its best effort to pass down the Jeju해녀 culture. However, citizens' interest and affection is most essential. Our effort to register the Jeju해녀 culture in the list of UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage and to continue the strong sumbi sori, 해녀's breathing sound, must go on.